I didn't shower for 8 days. 8 days I did not shower. Hey y'all, welcome to Lovely J podcast. This is Coco. Let's talk about it. All right. First, let me tell y'all how my morning has been so far. Last night was my first night sleeping on an air mattress in probably 20 years. I never cared for air mattresses because it always made me feel like I was sleeping on some water, like a water bed, which makes me kind of, seasick. Oh, I'm so sorry. I just had Bojangles steak, egg, and cheese biscuit combo. Y'all gotta try it. It's good. Now back to that. I slept on that bed and the air mattress. They're on sale, by the way, on TikTok Shop. Go to Jamie the Advocate. In my showcase, you can get like a queen size for $44. Altogether like $48. Free shipping, but you gotta pay tax. So I paid $48 for big queen size. I mean, it holds up to 550 pounds. Jamie the Advocate is my handle on TikTok. Go to my showcase. The air mattress itself is it's good. It's good. Now I'm learning how to work this thing, but from what I know, it's good. But I'm not used to being that low to the floor. But it wasn't much lower than my regular bed that I had before, but it was low enough that I could notice that it was low. And when an air mattress, I just learned this, that when you have an air mattress, it doesn't give its full potential the first few days that you use it because it's fresh and it's new and it needs to expand. So as it expands, the pressure decreases in it while you're sleeping on it. And then, you got to add some air to it, basically, for a couple of days until it gets settled. That's what they call it, settle. And this thing, I wake up and I got to use the bathroom really bad. Really bad. I wake up and this thing it's not deflated, but I can tell it's going down. So, because when I roll over to get up, I can't get up the way I want to. I had to go ahead and roll onto the floor, get onto my knees, and then get up. I ain't done that in a long time. I said, oh my goodness. I had to find this perfect spot in the floor to get up. And getting up was bad, but not... I mean, if you gotta use the bathroom, it's bad, and you gotta take your time. Of course, it's bad. But the first time I had to do it, it wasn't as bad. But that second time, I guess because I had to use the bathroom, it felt like I wasn't gonna never get up. Yeah, I feel it in my arms too. I feel that pushing my arms. Overall, though, I had a good night's sleep, and maybe that's why I feel so perky this morning, because I slept good on that air mattress. I ain't slept like that in a while. I've been sleeping in the recliner for 6 days. I wanted the air mattress in there because it's easier for me to move around while I'm working on this room. That's why I wanted it in there, because I've still got things that I got to do in this room, and I don't want to put my stabilized bed in there and have to keep breaking it down, trying to move it around, to put the towels up and to do the flooring and things. And I'm going to need a floor in that room ASAP. I don't know if I'm going to put one over top of the one that's already in there or how I'm going to do it. But that floor needs to be replaced. That floor is weak. It's got some spots in it, boy. It's got some spots. I'm about scared to walk on it in some of them spots. So it's going to need to be replaced soon. But meanwhile, we're going to work with what we have until I get the money to replace it. Because next on my list, I got to buy tires for my car, because I got to do an inspection, and I got to buy these tires ASAP. And I wanted to order them online, But I don't think I know what I'm doing. So I think I'm going to have to just go in person and get some. Okay, let me stick to the topic. Anyways, if you need an air mattress, go on my TikTok shop and get the air mattress. It really sleeps good. And again, if you find it depression the first few days, they say it's gonna do that until it gets used, till it gets settled, till it gets used to being used. In other words, and they say that takes a few days, and then it won't be going down as much like that. But I know it was a good sleep. Once you get on it, you don't sink. Like sometimes, like the old school air mattresses, I would sink down to the bottom with my size. Because I don't know how much I weigh right now. I'm going to say probably still 4 something. That's what I'm going to say. Probably still 400 and something. And I slept on it. I did not sink in the middle. I told you that was the best sleep that I have had. And I don't know when. And then all of a sudden, I'm up perky this morning. I'm up so perky that whatever I was going through in this week, that one night's rest it was like a cure for all. And I know I was battling my emotions this week. I know I was battling. I couldn't even get myself to take a bath. Oh, and that's why I ended up not taking a bath for 8 days. I think last Thursday was the last time I had took a bath. But I don't know if y'all understand about grief. Sometimes we can know what we need to do, but sometimes we still be stuck. And you just can't really, I don't know how to say it. It's hard to move. I don't even think I did much walking this week. And if my granddaughters had not needed rides to school, I probably would not be up right now. But they needed rides to school this week, and that's what kept me getting out of the house and kept me going. Because, when my ex passed, it just threw me for a spiral. Parts of me are still in shock about it. And sometimes I don't even realize what I'm not doing. But what I should be doing, I'm not doing. And what I shouldn't be thinking, I'm thinking. And it just throws the whole thing off. So this morning, I was able to smell myself. And I got up. By the way, I got a Cinnamon wash that's in the TikTok shop. And I used that last Thursday. And it held down, in any sense and things, it held it down for a long time. Considering I did not take a bath for 8 days. I'm glad my skin didn't break now. I wasn't eating either like that. And I'm still really not eating like I think I should be eating. I'm trying. I'm trying to do these little small meals, but I'm gonna tell you the honest truth. At the same time that I'm not taking a bath, I'm only eating 1 meal a day basically, and I'm dividing that 1 meal up throughout the day, eating it. I don't like that. I do not like that. I know that's not right. I know that's not healthy for me. I know that can make me have bone and muscle loss, and I'm trying to get back on. I'm trying. I even got timers on my phone. And the thing is, when the timers go off, I just go finish eating on the plate that I had before. For instance, the McDonald's plate. The McDonald's plate was the pancake breakfast. Had sausage, egg, and 3 pancake McGriddles. I divided that and a side of bacon. I divided that up I had that one plate for the whole day. And the night. And the day before yesterday, what I ate for dinner was just macaroni and cheese with some hot fries on it. Did I add an egg to it? No. I didn't even add a fried egg today. I just ate the macaroni and cheese. And I think I had breakfast that morning of gravy biscuit. That's all I had. But I'm trying, y'all. This thing is not easy. And then being that I take that shot too, you think about it. I think the shot actually helps me with my emotions. But if you think about it, you taking the shot and the emotions is all just. My emotions are not all over the place, by the way. I know they are within means concerning grief, but they're not all over the place. They're not, I can control them. I can handle them. They just come unexpectedly, and I don't know which one is going to show up. I don't know if anger is going to show up. I don't know if love and kindness is going to show up, or if I'm going to be bawling my eyes out for the next 5-10 minutes. I don't know which one is going to show up, but once it shows up, I do love on myself, and I just reassure myself that we're okay. And a lot of this stuff that we are trying to fight now, we've already overcome, and we just got to let our body know. My brain has to catch up to my spirit. That's what it is. My brain has to catch up to my spirit, because I'm so thankful that he don't have to suffer anymore. That he don't got to wake up and try to figure out who going to get his, smoke or whatever. I'm glad he don't have to go through that anymore. So my spirit and my brain the brain is flesh and the spirit is spirit. So I have to, just be patient with myself, because I wasn't always like this. I got like this over time. Over time, after going through so much trauma, so much different bruises, so many sneaky people around me. And to be honest, I should, after all that I've been through, I should be paranoid, but I'm not. I should be. After dealing with what I've been through, I should be paranoid. And that's with dealing with a number of people. But I'm not. I just take one day at a time, one emotion at a time. I just love on myself the best I can. But I do need to get back to this eating thing, because my food is going to waste. Like, I brought grocery last week and the week before last and the week before last, and I'm not even eating the junk. It's just sitting around, and I think I saw a cantaloupe on my counter just rotted. I really wanted that cantaloupe at the time, but then I can't eat it. So I got to learn how to work this grief and this shot. Just be pushing myself to eat. Now, this morning, I did stop by Bojangles. I had the steak, egg and cheese biscuit combo with the bow rounds. I ate all that. Drunk some orange juice. Now I'm drinking on some water. I ate all of that, and I'm miserable from it. I ate too much. I ate it. I forced myself to eat it all. And now I'm sitting here miserable. My stomach feels overly stuffed. I'm still sitting in the car. You want to hear the horn? See? I'm still sitting in the car. Just backed into my driveway. Yeah. But what's next for me today is I want to try to go ahead and get some of these more of these videos done, because somebody keeps coming in moving my samples around, and they keep taking them, and then when it's time for me to do a video, I don't have my work where it needs to be. So I need to learn how to go ahead and do my videos while I have the samples. When I first get them, just go ahead and start working on videos. I might come back out to the car and do some. I don't know, but I feel sleepy too at the same time. So do I take the sleep, or do I go to work? Sleep, work, sleep, work. I need to sleep, because I really haven't been sleeping in 6 days on that chair. I mean, I'm sleeping, but that was like 2-3 hours sleep, because it was so uncomfortable. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do, y'all. I'm excited this morning. I guess it's just that I finally got some rest. It felt so good that I got up and took that bath, and I feel a lot better. I do. And those of you who may be going through something similar, or maybe you're just feeling down and haven't taken your bath, this is your confirmation. Go wash that. Go wash it. Go take your bath. I started smelling my arms yesterday, so Degree is a good deodorant. I didn't start smelling myself until yesterday. I must have popped out of whatever bubble I was in. Because when I started smelling myself, I was like, okay, girl, yeah. We got to do something about that. Well, I didn't have enough energy to do it yesterday. But this morning, I woke up after being well rested, and I got it done. And I'll tell you something else too. I've been taking some chlorophyll. I started taking the chlorophyll for the bloatness in my stomach. Because I can feel gassy, but nothing comes. And I've been farting ever since. And I ain't trying to be nasty, but that's just language we use. I've been pooting, farting, whatever you call it. And it feels good coming off my stomach. It feels really good. I mean, like, whoa. It feels good. That chlorophyll is called Juna. Juna. On my TikTok shop, Jamie the Advocate. Check out my showcase. And it gives me a little more energy. What else it do? It's giving me energy. It did help my appetite. But I have a drink mix stick that I want to try. It's greens. It's some greens with the superfoods in it, like kale and broccoli. I want to try that drink out to see how it's going to taste. It's supposed to be green apple too. So I already know that's going to smell good. I love the smell of apples. I need to buy me an apple candle. Or apple. I like apple and citrus scents. What else? What else can I say? I think that's pretty much it. I really don't have nothing to say about, and that's surprising, but I guess that's a step forward. That I really don't have anything to say about Mr. Wilson today, Mr. Rollo. I don't have anything to say. Maybe that now I can listen to certain songs. It's almost like my love for music came back. He used to make it hard for me to like certain songs. Well, the songs I like, he made me not like them because of how he acted on them. But now I'm listening to songs that I used to listen to back then, and those songs sound good to me. Came my way in listening to Al Green. You wanna be with me. Dun, 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 dun. The best thing I can do is give you my love. Give you my love. Though it's getting late and well, you know. Anyway, Al Green sounds good. All right, y'all. So we on schedule, though. I'm still remodeling the house. Still doing what I got to do. Life does not stop. We must pick ourselves up and go on. And that woman, I don't even know her name, but she keeps showing up on my FYP. Ooh. She keeps showing up on my FYP and she be talking about narcissism. She said, you better not let that put you in the hospital. That raggedy... Man, that woman talks so much junk, I can't do nothing but listen. Because she's not lying. Don't be letting these men get you women out here, or these women get you men out here and make you so sick that you end up in the hospital, and that narc be still out there doing what they been doing all along. They don't stop living just because you start stressing and going through problems. They keep going. They like the Energizer Bunny. They keep going until you pull that supply from them. When you pull that supply, that power source from there, that's when they go down. I'm a witness. That's when they go down. When their main power supply is gone, they can't handle that. They can't handle having to look within. But yeah, don't y'all let nobody take you to the point where you end up in the hospital because of what they doing to you when it comes down to your emotions, physical abuse, or verbal abuse. Just don't deal with it. It's not worth it. I can tell you from my experience and the way my brain is wired right now. And you know, I'm actually one of the blessed ones because I can tell that my brain is wired like this. Like I'm self-aware to how my brain is doing now versus how my brain was doing back then. My brain was always jumping and felt like it was twisting and turning when I was going through all that turmoil. And then when I came out of it, my brain was still at war. it was still at war. When it didn't have nobody to fight, you know who it started fighting? It started fighting me. It started turning on itself. So that's why, don't stay in these situationships and relationships that take life from you, because even once they're gone, it's hard to get that part back. Some parts of that brain don't come back. I'm just happy that some days I can smile and laugh. Like I'm laughing more. And don't nobody got to be around me. If I see something funny on the phone, I just burst out and laugh. Before I couldn't do that. I had to hold my laugh on eggshells. I can laugh now. Another thing that I can do, I could just relax. I catch myself doing this ever since the X passed. I catch myself just releasing tension by myself. Not releasing tensions unconsciously. I just caught myself doing it. I was like, what? Like I'll be sitting there and I just go, just release it. Because that emotional freedom that's there now. Don't let nobody put your mind in bondage like that. And I know you think they might change, but I'm here to tell you, some people do not change. They die being evil. They die being who they call themselves. They die not respecting you. They die not giving a hoot about whether you're going to be okay or not. So you can't be letting people who got this narcissistic personality disorder rub off on you and you miss your life trying to improve theirs. Their life does not improve. These are the people who have reprobated minds. They don't want to change. They feel their personality is so dim that they feel like they are right. In their mind, they are right. You are wrong. And in their mind, you should be lucky just because they even know you. Or just because they spend time with you. That's how they feel in their mind. Ooh, did my throat just do that? I was drinking water and talking at the same time. But that's how they feel. They really feel this sense of proudness that you ought to be glad that I even looked at you. That I even come to your house. That's how narcissism is. These people are proud folks. These people are sick. They don't even realize they're sick. They're really sick individuals. I mean, really. Emotionally, they are sick. And it takes a toll on their physical, too. Because they're so busy trying to protect themselves and stay shut off from the world and not let themselves be vulnerable, not let themselves fall. If you don't fall, how do you get back up? And if you can't get back up, then you can never test your strengths. That's why I don't get upset when people be doing... well, I do get upset too. Let me take that back. That's why I don't give up and give in when people do things to me, because I know if I fall, when I come back up, I'm just coming back up stronger, because God already told me that in his word, that I'm just going to come back up stronger. And that's the way you got to look at when you're dealing with people like that. So what if you fall? You have to let them go and you fall and you lose everything that y'all work hard for? Lose it. Because if it's attached to evil, thank God you lost it. What's coming is greater. And you might not see it then, but it'll show you that it's greater. I've learned so much since being single. 10 years single. I don't have any complaints, though. Really, I can't complain, because I'm going to tell you what. I went through so much that when I did become single, it would take me almost 5 years. It was 5 years. 5 years to get where I realized that I was finally in peace. And I had to fight my mind for that, because my mind kept wanting to give me the chaos. But the reality was I was in peace now, because won't nobody up here bother me. Didn't nobody live with me. I'm living by myself. I'm doing good. I'm paying my bills. The first 5 years, yeah, it was a struggle. Well, I would say the first 6 years. I just came out of that struggle really in 2022. At the same time that I'm going in dealing with people blacklisting me and stuff, I'm also coming out of a lot of struggling from that relationship. It took about 6 years to undo the financial struggles and the home struggles. I'm still trying to fix my home up, but I've came a long way with my home, so I ain't complaining about nothing right now. I just give God all the glory, and I thank God. Now, I do have to say, Lord, forgive me for what I did this morning, and I probably shouldn't have did that in front of my granddaughters, but I was upset that I can't even say what I'm upset about, not on here, because that's an issue that involves other people, so I'm going to leave that alone. But I kind of did a gesture thing that I probably shouldn't have done. I was being petty at the moment. Yeah. But yeah, just remember how that raggedy person that you were with, remember how they didn't care about you when you were going through your problems. When you lost your family member, your loved ones, how they treated you like it was just another day. And I only ask you to remember so that you'll get the strength enough to, if you need to, get up out of relationships like that, because those people do not change. I waited all this time. I mean, I was still doing me, but there's still a piece of my heart that was waiting, hoping that he was going to get himself together, and, you know, we come back and we do what we were supposed to do. We were supposed to do life forever. We were supposed to do life forever until death do us part, but he never did what he needed to do. And it's because it was his choice. He didn't want to do it. If he wanted to, he could have. And I stand by that. Because I see him do everything else that he wanted to do. So if he wanted that, he could have had it. He would have fought for it. That's why you got to realize, just because you treating a person good and you see, hold up. Come on, vocals. Let me get it right. My thoughts and my vocals trying to run at the same time. People like me who are empaths and who are just nice people. I ain't even got to label us an empath. People like me who are just tender-hearted, and we have this spirit. It's a spirit within us that just want to see others do well. We want to see others well, and we sometimes look past the badness. We be looking past how bad a person really is, just so we can put our own version of how good they are. And the whole time they be stabbing us in the back. They be lying on us. They be smearing our names, slandering, gossiping, stealing from us. And we overlook all that. Which is not good, because that's how we get in trouble. Because we seeing stuff that's not really true. And those people who have narcissism, they love it. They eat it up. They keep doing bad on purpose just so we can see more good in them. And then we get addicted to it. You got to speak up for yourself. You got to speak up for your life. Even when your heart says yes, sometimes you got to tell it no. No, that dude ain't good for us. That woman ain't good for us. You know, men, you got to pay attention too. Because you get with these bad women and then you come get a good woman like me and you treat me like crap because you got a bad woman. I'm looking at a pit bull in my yard. I think it's a pit bull. I'm glad I did not get out. But yeah, that's how it is. We gotta stop letting people run over us. And if you want more good days, you gotta be honest with yourself about who people are. Choose wisely who you keep in your life. I know I've lesson learned for me. The next relationship I get into, if you ain't trying to really do the right thing in the relationship, and it's taking you long to, if I get a feeling that this thing is going nowhere, I'm just getting out of it. And I mean, I would have to have a strong indication feeling that this thing is going nowhere, and that you just breadcrumbing me, leading me on, fruit you're faking, promising me a future that's not going to happen. I'm not going to deal with that. Anyway, y'all, I'm finna get off of here because, like I said, I just saw a little pit run through there, and I didn't plan on talking on here too long, and I don't want to sound like gibberish. Peace, love, and happiness. Happy Friday, everyone. Go be great. Go have a good time. I would play us a song. Shall I play us a song before we go? No, not this round. All right. Check me out. TikTok, Jamie the Advocate. Check my showcase out. Those air mattresses are on sale anywhere from $30 on up.